character or something like that. But he said, after a few moments of silence, he replied, no, none of this. She is a simple paper-making laborer, puppet-making lady. Still, the mother was not seen anywhere else. Nobody could locate the mother. Then what is your mother's name? Lakshmi Krishnan. Lakshmi. Please call Lakshmi. They said, call Lakshmi. The chief guest, Lakshmi, came. When she was climbing the stage, they could see she was shivering because she had not come to this. This is the first time she is facing such an audience or coming on the stage. And as soon as she reached on the stage, she embraced her son and has given a kiss on his forehead. Oh, immediately, the son said, took the microphone and said, sir, this is the greatest honor. This kiss that I got now from my mother, this is the greatest honor that I have received ever in my life. I don't think I will receive any more honor than this. She was a thin lady. It was not a new sari she was wearing, an old sari, but it was washed and pressed somewhat okay. A thin lady. They were talking about the values. I told about ideal schools. If I brief, it takes a lot of time to say the values in each and everything what we have seen. This is a real incident what happened. A lot of values. Normally, the child will not expose the mother's identity in this big, that is one of the value. There are many things we can say, but now I'm not saying that. Continued. Then again, he said about the mother, sir, I have not seen my father. He did not say what happened to his father. I have no memory of seeing my father. From the childhood, mother takes care of me and she makes puppet. Till 7th standard, I was not that good in scoring. My scores were not good. In all those years, every time, my mother did not find fault with me. Her hand, so loving hand, touches me, rubs my head, embraces me, kisses me. That encouraged me. And from 8th standard onwards, I started scoring somewhat good. My mother did not find fault with my teachers any time. My mother did not find fault with me any time. When I used to study at night near kerosene lamp, dim light, she used to sit with me. She makes puppet. Till I finish my studies of that day, she sits with me. The time when I get tired, when she looks, I'm feeling sleepy, tired, she again touches with her loving hands. She encourages me. She kisses me. And at times she gets up and makes tea for me. And during rainy season, when the rain comes, rainy season, to protect me from the rain, she has taken a lot of pain. My books, myself, my clothes to protect me, she has a lot of pain she has taken. Because our roof is a leaking roof. This is how she has brought me up. This is how she met my expenses till today. I'm proud of it. The kiss that I got today is the greatest achievement. And last, he turned to the chief guest and told, dear ones, this is a real incident happened this year recently. It inspired me a lot. And she looked to the chief guest. He looked to the chief guest and said, first he said, beginning, I want to receive that honor from my mother. But now he changed. Sir, please give that honor to my mother. She deserves it. Here all, you evaluate yourself, find the value is what is there in that. You yourself, please, no time for it. Yes, chief specially came to give this honor to the rank holders. Now he is requested to give that to the mother. He confused, he looked, and he got up. And at the time of the giving that gift or the honor to the mother, he agreed and giving to the mother. All audience applauses. Everybody applauses. And keenly watched the face of that mother. Looked as if he has recollected something. And after giving that honor to the mother, what he said, you know? Yes, now, one thing I want to tell you. Now I recollect. This particular lady came to me 3 years before. I have a school near to her house, adjoining her house, run in my management. That is for the rich schools, rich students of the society. And she came to me and she pleaded to me an admission in the school. And along with that, again she said, she requested for some fake concession. Immediately, my reaction, I humiliated her. Yes, I humiliated her at that point of time, and I told, for such kind of people, the puppet makers and laborers, there are government-run schools. Imagine the values over there. Yes, I humiliated and sent her back. It is true incident. Yes. Dear audience, he said, I'm repenting it now. And not only, I asked her, anyhow, he's not going to become a collector, so government-run schools are there. He said, he apologized to that lady that moment in front of the whole audience. And continued. And again he said, dear ones, this lady taught me a lesson in my life. Money and position, etc., are above the love in a family life. Above the life in a family life between the father, mother, and the children. Now he taught me, this lady taught me a lesson, this child taught me a lesson. And again he said, his own experience at home. He asked his family, his son is studying in 8th standard. He has not embraced any time his son like this. And the son meets me with a fear. Parents, you study the value. Study the value. The child meets you, approaches you with fear, the love. That purple one lady's love, you see. How that child was encouraged, the one who was not getting good marks, how the child was encouraged only with the love and kisses. And he repented. And immediately he said, yes, I'm apologizing in front of all the audience. Now I don't want to know what happened to his father, or the expenses to meet the rest of the education for this child I'll be giving. And I'll be making somewhat comfortable, build a house for him, and this room and this party and give. Dear ones, I don't have much time because others are waiting even I have to go. Just I remembered, I can't inspire you much. When I came here, yes, we want ideal schools. not just the costly schools. We want the children to grow with values of what kind of values? Tolerance, generosity, etc., 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 what we need over here. Yes, when in the short meetings with Mr. Damodar Rao, and I found they are the gentle people. They'll be doing it for the society. When I heard the mission and the mission, they can do it. They will be doing for the society, and oneness will be created among the staff, among the teachers, and oneness will be created among the children, oneness will be created among the parents. Support them. Go ahead. Make ideal schools, make good future for the society, and good future for your children, and create a very good society. I hope Mr. Damodar Rao, Mr. Daritri, and the group will doing. Wish you all the best. I'll be helping whatever help I can do for this. Thank you very much, all the parents. Thank you very much.
Now, I have a great pleasure to welcome such noted personality as our chief guest. On behalf of all gathered here, let me extend a warm welcome to Sri K.P. Vivekananda Gaud Garu. I take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Vivekananda Gaud Garu onto the dais, who will be escorted by Ms. Sita and Soumya. Thank you very much, sir, to be part of our occasion. And now, I request Anya to present the floral bouquet to Mr. Vivekananda Gaud Garu. Mr. K.P. Vivekananda Gaud Garu is an educated politician who completed his BE Civil Engineering from Mufkumja College. He planned to pursue higher studies in abroad, but studied here upon seeing the overwhelming response of the people and continued to be in the service of the people. Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening to everybody. Let me congratulate the family of Surya Global School, the chairman and the directors and the faculty and all the parents for gathering here, celebrate this annual day celebration. I practice as a counselor, psychologist at RTC, near RTC Crossroad, Baglingpalli. In the name of You and Me is my center's name. Just few months back, one parent came to me. He is looking at a lot of frustration, very much desperation. He came into my chamber. Then he started talking to me. Sir, I had a very, very big problem with my child. I said, okay, please tell me what can I do for you. He started sharing his experience with the child. You know, my child, every day morning, he never prepares for himself. We have to wake him up. We have to push him to bathroom, fresh up himself, dress up himself. We have to feed him. Then bus fellow will come and horn outside. We have to push him to the bus. Then in the evening, he'll come back home. He leaves the shoes wherever he wants. He'll throw his bag somewhere. It is really a hell. I don't know what to do. I've been suffering for the past 3-4 years the same problem. So I came to know that there is a counseling process. So I took the number from one of my friends. He suggested me. So I am here. What I should do? You know, every day these days I am feeling terrible being a parent. I'm really cursing myself. Why should I become a parent? I empathized with him. Then we had a continuous conversation. I had a couple of questions. Then he narrated everything very eloquently. Then I said, okay, better you bring your son tomorrow. So then before he leaves, I made it at one point. So you mean to say that our conversation for this 45 minutes of 1 hour, let us conclude and say 1, 2, 3, 4. One is that he is not organized. Second is that he never sit and study. Third is that he always plays. He is a very playful boy. Number 4 is that he will be watching television. Is it that? Yes, sir, you're right. So I need your help. Please help me. I said, okay, it's not an issue. You don't worry. Then he started, going away from my room. He's reached the door. Then suddenly my mind, raised a question. I did not ask in which class the student is studying. So, excuse me, Mr. Narasimha Rao, his name is Narasimha. Excuse me, Narasimha Rao, what is he studying? In which class, in which school? He said, he is in UKG, sir. Then I said, Narasimha Rao garu, don't bring your child. The counseling is not required for your child, but counseling is required for Narasimha Rao and Mrs. Narasimha Rao. See, majority of the cases, what I get, parents bring their children to counsel them, but basically when you really started talking and understanding, it's not a problem with the child, but the problem with the parent. Why? Because though they are very qualified, though they are highly experienced, though they are very successful in their own business or profession, but being a parent, becoming a parent, they really don't learn anything. In this high technology world, every electronic gadget have a manual. If you purchase the latest iPhone, they give a manual how to operate. If you want to full automated washing machine, you carry with one manual. But to groom the children, there are no manuals. I'll take another case study, very interesting case study. Last year, one parent came. She finished her doctorate in forensic science, I think in chemistry. Her job is to test the chemicals after the blast. She came with her daughter. She is studying 9th class. She told me that these days she is not focusing. These days she is not really putting up well herself. She is not really looking happy also these days. Then I requested her to wait outside and then started talking to the child. After having a thought for 40 minutes, then I asked the girl to wait outside and I called the mother. Mother came into my chamber. Then I started talking to the mother. Amma, మీరు రోజు ప్రొద్దున్న వెళ్ళి సాయంత్రం వస్తారు కదా, మీ అమ్మాయిని ముద్దు పెట్టుకొని ఎన్ని రోజులైంది అని అడిగారు. కౌగులించుకొని ఎన్ని రోజులైంది అన్న. అంటే ఆ అమ్మాయి ఏమంటుంది, అమ్మ మా ఇంట్లో అట్లాంటి అలవాటు లేవు సార్ అనేది. I get surprised. I once again explain. No, ma'am, I am asking a simplest question. Since how long you did not kiss your daughter? In recent past timings, did you ever hug your child? These are my simplest questions. Mother immediately said, no sir, we don't have that kind of habits in my house. Then I really surprised. See, kissing a child, hugging a child is the birthright of every child. See, you may not be able to give a great infrastructure house. You may not be provide a Skoda car to travel to the school. You may not provide the total AC room of your house. You may not really provide a recent released laptop or iPhone. But a child requires your kissing, requires your hugging. You make a policy. These are the very, very simplest and most demanding, most necessary things. Unfortunately, we are going away. See, when you hug a child, when you kiss a child, you are improving the emotional ability of the child. The children become very, very effective in their deeds. They become very confident. Instead of telling every day that I will love you, my child, I will love you, my child, you make it a policy that every day at least give a hug and give a kiss. Your actions creates 1,000 times impression on the brain of the child that yes, my mother or father, not only they say, but they love me. These are the most important things I wish that you all need to learn. And just now, Principal Ma'am is telling Lakshmi Dharitri about the multiple intelligence. Professor Howard Gardner from America, Harvard University, he proposed this theory 40 years back. According to his theory, says that every child born with multiple intelligences, out of the 10 multiple intelligences, at least 1 or 2 are dominant with every child. So if your child is not really in a position to learn quickly, but the best part is that give it time, give it trust, that the child can understand and learn, can become very effective. You know pretty well that there are some of the children will have some learning disabilities, they have attention deficit issues. So if the child is not really able to learn, change the way of teaching the child so that child can learn. So once you make up yourself in these perspectives, I hope that your child really prospers and become very effective. And I am sure that the Surya school curriculum definitely help the child to express the fullest potential of what the child is having. So a child emerges very effectively with a triangle. One corner will be with the parent, second corner with the school curriculum, third corner is with the teachers, concern and empathize with the children. These three people, if there is a triangle love story, then the child emerges a very effective.